Welcome to the explainer. So think about your day. We are constantly moving, clicking, typing, just totally drowning in repetitive tasks, right? Modern digital work can honestly feel like an absolute blur. But today, we're going to demystify programming for those of us who aren't technical professionals. We are going to fundamentally change how you interact with your computer. It's going to be a real game changer. Now, I want you to ask yourself, what if your computer could do your job, or, well, at least the incredibly boring parts of it, in literal seconds? Just let that sink in for a moment. We all have those digital chores that make us want to pull our hair out, don't we? The ones that take absolutely zero deep thinking, just mindless, endless repetition. But here's the thing. The machine sitting right in front of you is unbelievably powerful. You just need to know how to give it the right instructions. Okay, let's look at the tedious reality we all face. Moving and renaming thousands of files. Filling out the exact same online forms over and over. Updating massive, totally soul-crushing Excel spreadsheets. Copying and pasting data endlessly. Ugh. If you work at a desk, I guarantee you've wasted hours on at least one of these tasks. It completely drains your time and, honestly, your energy too. But what if we could build a digital robot to do your chores for you? This is exactly where Python comes in. And hey, forget everything you might think you know about computer programming. We aren't trying to turn you into some Silicon Valley software engineer here. No way. We're talking about using Python as a highly practical tool to just effortlessly offload your grunt work. It's basically about building a little helper that never, ever gets tired. I absolutely love this idea. A computer is like a Swiss Army knife that you can configure for countless tasks. Most people, they use their computer like an appliance, kind of like a toaster with fixed buttons. But it's actually the ultimate, highly customizable multi-tool. By learning just a tiny, tiny bit of basic programming, you get to fold out all these brand new tools. You literally configure the machine to work for you. So let's dive into our first real-world application. It's called web scraping. Basically, this means writing programs that can automatically download web pages and parse them for information. Just think about how often you hunt for data online. You're checking prices, pulling weather reports, gathering search results. Instead of mindlessly clicking and copying all day, a simple script can grab exactly what you need and just hand it back to you instantly. It's almost like magic. Let's actually break down how a computer automates a web search. It's pretty simple. Step 1, it reads what you want to search for. Step 2, it fetches the results page. Step 3, it finds the actual links hidden in that page. And step 4, it opens a new browser tab for each link. See? It exactly mimics human action. The logic behind the code is so accessible because it really just replicates what your brain is already doing, but at lightning speed. Now, let's move over to communication. Imagine you have a spreadsheet with, say, 100 different customers. A lot of commercial software might charge you an absolute fortune to send them customized messages. But with just a few lines of code, you can automatically send personalized emails, SMS texts, and push notifications. Your program literally acts like a personal assistant. It drafts unique messages, hits send, and can even text your phone when the whole job is done, all while you step away to grab a coffee. Let's contrast a tired human user with GUI automation. That stands for Graphical User Interface Automation. Let's face it, humans are slow, we're prone to typos, and we get really easily bored by mindless clicking. GUI automation, on the other hand, is instant and flawless. Think of it as programming an invisible robotic arm. By using libraries like PyAutoGUI, your script literally takes over your mouse and keyboard, clicking buttons and typing text entirely on its own. It's wild to watch. So why does this matter? Well, because sometimes there is absolutely no secret backdoor way to automate a program. Sometimes you're just forced to use clunky, outdated legacy software or terrible online forms. GUI automation is your ultimate workaround here. It acts like a helpful little ghost in the machine, sitting at your desk and navigating the exact same screens a human would, handling all that mindless clicking for you. Next up, we have a massive time saver. It's called regular expressions. This is all about instantly finding data patterns. Imagine you need to find every single American phone number across thousands of text files, or maybe remove leading zeros from hundreds of file names. Doing that by hand? Absolute nightmare. But a regular expression is a special text string that finds, replaces, and formats massive amounts of text across thousands of files simultaneously. It is incredibly powerful. Tech writer Cory Doctorow actually puts it perfectly. He says, knowing regular expressions can mean the difference between solving a problem in 3 steps and solving it in 3,000 steps. I mean, really think about the scale of time you get back there. When you solve a problem with just a few keystrokes, you start to realize that others are out there spending days of tedious work on the exact same task. And that right there is the true empowerment of basic coding. So, to wrap this up, I want you to be brutally honest with yourself for a second. How much of your time is actually spent doing work a well-trained monkey could do? Your time is way too valuable for that. Your brain is meant for creative, complex problem solving, not acting as a human copy-paste machine. Take these concepts, explore the basics of Python, and start automating the boring stuff in your own life. Thanks for joining me on this explainer today. Now go build your first digital robot.